Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through to about the 16th, 2023. This is a reading for all signs. It will be timestamped down below. Each sign will have their own individual reading. So I do want to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of my subscribers, all of my members. Thank you guys so very much. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. All right, so I am going to start with Aries. So what does Aries have coming up for this week? April 10th through to about the 16th. And also Aries, I do want to wish you all a very happy birthday. But let's take a look. What does Aries? Okay. So you know I always go with the cards that are upright. So we do have the Lovers, first card out. Let's see. With the Magician, look at that. Strong Gemini. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Star. We have the Princess of Wands or Page of Wands. The Hierophant. The Chariot. The Hanged Man. Look at this. The overall energy is Death. So you've got some majors here, Aries. Some pretty powerful energies. Change is definitely coming in. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Princess of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles. So I definitely see communication coming in. For some of you, this is maybe communication that you've been waiting on. You've been anticipating this communication. Could be work related for some of you. All right. We have the Queen of Cups, the Five of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. So this is healing. Some of you actually could have maybe just dealt with a loss. It could be a loss of a loved one. I'm not predicting that. This would be something that already happened, but some of you could be healing. Some of you may be grieving, or if it's not you, it could be a friend, it could be someone around you. Definitely see someone healing. For others, though, I feel like you've been waiting. You've been waiting for news, waiting for something to grow, and it's been definitely progressing very, very slowly. The overall energy is Death. So this is you releasing what is no longer serving you. Yeah, something leaving your life. But with that being said, this is you, Aries, manifesting something brand new. You have the Lovers, you have the Magician. The Lovers was the first card out, so you could be making that important decision here this week. Or if you were waiting on news, waiting on a decision, that's coming in, because this is change. This is big change. With the Magician, though, you have everything you need. I feel like you were just waiting on the green light. You were just waiting maybe for that news to come in. You have the Page of Wands, you have the Hierophant. This could be a change at work. You leaving a position, moving into a brand new position for some of you. Yeah, this is success. Yeah, so however you resonate with this, Aries, this is success. You have two cards of victory here. You have the Six of Wands and you have the Chariot. You have the Star. Yeah, something you've been hoping and wishing for. This is what you're manifesting. This is definitely a raise or a promotion for some of you. This is an increase in money. Six of Wands. Yeah, this is recognition that's coming. That's coming in for you here, Aries, this week. Yeah, so for some of you, I feel like this is good news coming in this week. You're receiving the news. You're maybe preparing for these big changes, but some of you may actually have to wait. So maybe you're being told that, you know, you're going to be moving into the position maybe next month or something like that. But this is definitely good news coming in. You definitely have the ability to create change in your life. And you're releasing what's no longer serving you. This is you moving forward. This is you jumping in the driver's seat. Some of you are physically moving at this time. With the Hierophant, you certainly could be signing something. You may have maybe made a lot of sacrifices, Aries, in order for this to come about. Others, I feel like you may have felt stuck or on hold, but that's ending. That's changing. Some of you, this is love that's coming in. Could be with a Queen of Cups. Maybe this is a Cancer. If not Cancer, could be Scorpio. Could be Pisces. But you have some majors here. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. This is very strong. Gemini, possibly Virgo, Taurus. Any of the water signs. And then we also have Aquarius. But yeah, this is you manifesting a wish. This is, for some of you, maybe success publicly, in the public eye for some of you. If you do anything publicly, this is definitely a lot of attention coming your way. But it's pretty amazing. Let's see. What is the guidance for Aries for this week, please? What is the guidance for Aries? This could be new love coming in for some of you. There's going to be a lot of attention coming your way. For some of you, I feel like you're just getting to know each other. This is the very beginning stages. Look at that as I say that. Okay, we have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra, and then we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So this is your Aries energy coming through, and then we also have a new romantic cycle. So we have full moon energy and new moon energy. That's exactly what the cards are talking about. Something is over with. Something is leaving your life, but you're just creating space for something brand new. This is definitely a very passionate relationship that is coming in for some of you. All right, let's take a look at that for Aries. What is the guidance? Now, for some of you, this could be a new partnership that is starting here. You could be maybe coming together with a new business partner, or you guys are coming to some sort of agreement here at this time. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then we have engagement. So this is, for some of you, Aries, free yourself, maybe step out of your comfort zone, release maybe any fears that were holding you back. With engagement, this is things ascending in your love life. Things are progressing. So you could actually be getting engaged, but for others, this is new love. It's a passionate love that's coming in as well. Let's see, who is Aries dealing with? Aries, who is Aries dealing with? Okay, we have Earth and Gemini. Very, very strong Gemini here, Aries. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. If you're interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. All right, let's move on to Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for this week, please, Taurus? All right, Taurus, so we are looking at the week of April 10th through to about the 16th, 2023. What does Taurus have coming up for this week, please, Taurus? Ooh. Knight of Cups. First card out. Let's see if we got any more jumpers for Taurus. Okay, we have, ooh, Five of Pentacles. Okay. So, for some of you, there could be an offer of love that's coming in here, Taurus. This week, you may reject this person. But let's see what else we get for Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for this week, please, Taurus? Okay, we have the Lovers. Yeah, this is definitely love for many of you. The Four of Wands, okay. Maybe some of you were dealing with an Aries. I mean, they just had the Lovers in their spread. They also had the Hierophant. All right, we have the Knight of Wands, the Tower. Look at this, the King of Wands. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with an Aries. But let's see. Taurus, what does Taurus have coming up for this week, please? Taurus. Look at that, the Fool. Yes, some of you Taurians are definitely dealing with an Aries. All right, what is the overall energy for Taurus, please, for this week? Taurus. The Hierophant. Look at this. All right. So this is interesting. What I'm getting right off the bat is that for some of you, you may be involved with someone. Maybe I'm reading for some Taurians where you want a commitment or you want things to progress within your relationship. Maybe you want to get married. And so what I'm getting for some of you is that you're not on the same page. We have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, some of you Taurians, this is you knowing your worth. You could be dealing with someone who maybe doesn't want to get married. They haven't proposed. There's something like that going on here, but the overall energy is the Hierophant. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. So, are you a Taurus that maybe feels like you've sacrificed quite a bit to maybe be in this relationship. Yeah, you're not happy. We have the Hanged Man, the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups. There's the Seven of Cups. So it could be that somebody has other options. But I'm also getting that some of you Taurians, I think that you feel stuck. You feel stuck within a partnership. Maybe you're not seeing growth. Maybe you feel rejected. You guys are not on the same page. Others, though, for those of you where you're not partnered, maybe you've been, you could have been making a lot of sacrifices in your life. Some of you possibly waiting on a particular person, maybe waiting on them to get a divorce, waiting on them to be single, or for others, just maybe waiting on another person. But I feel like there's a new possibility here. I'm looking at three characters. So we have earth and then we have fire. Some of you are possibly dealing with someone who's older. This is a mature energy, and then we have a younger energy here. So you may have been dealing with someone who was non-committal, again, and you may feel rejected by this person, or you, Taurus, could be rejecting this person. If they live with you, some of you Taurians, you could be possibly throwing them out of the house. I hate to say it like that. I really do. But if I'm getting it, I have to say it. And that's exactly what I'm getting with this. So it could be a breakup. Taurus, you could be moving, or the person that maybe was living with you, they have to move. This is a shakeup with the Tower. I'm also getting that some of you Taurians were maybe dealing with someone who, they could have been immature. Yes, for some of you, they may be younger, but not necessarily. There's definitely a big difference here. Maybe some of you sit in a high-level position, or maybe you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, whatever it is. You could have been dealing with someone who doesn't work, or something like that. Maybe they still go to school. It could be something like that. I just feel like there's a huge difference here. Also, I'm reading for some Taurians where you're very serious. Maybe, you're more traditional, and this person isn't. You're definitely dealing with someone who's not committal, maybe possibly a free spirit. But I feel like things are going well for you on the career front, or they're about to. So for some of you Taurians, there could be a shakeup at work. Definitely. Also, some of you may have been struggling. Five of Pentacles. But there could be something that is happening here this week. And, yes, for some of you, it's going to be a shock. It's shocking. Some of you Taurians, you're shaking things up. If you felt like you were sacrificing too much or giving too much, whatever it is, something could be lighting a fire here. And, yeah, some of you, you're taking action here, making a very important decision, possibly taking a chance here, taking a chance maybe with a new job for some of you. Others could be moving house or leaving a relationship. possibly kicking someone out. I am getting it. And I am reading for some Taurians where there's a new love connection here. There's a new person that's coming in here. The Lovers, the King of Wands, could be an Aries. Some of you are possibly dealing with somebody who just got out of a relationship. But yeah, I feel like I'm reading for some Taurians where you've got options. And yeah, with one of these options, there's definitely a history here. Somebody may be spontaneous here this week, Taurus, and maybe ask you out. Some of you will definitely accept this offer. Others, you may not. You may not. But with the Hierophant in this position, this is following the rules, doing the right thing. It's a more conservative, traditional energy. Okay, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Look at this. A new start is coming. New moon. So we do have a new moon coming up shortly. Let's see what you have going on the love front. But for some of you Taurians, this is love. This is a new relationship. Definitely getting that very strongly here, Taurus. Others, this could be a deal, an agreement that's being made here this week. You could be signing a contract, signing a lease possibly. What is the guidance for Taurus on the love front? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and then give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Yes, for some of you Taurians, you could be giving someone maybe another chance. Maybe they were non-committal in the past. They could have been definitely maybe a little bit of a player. They may have had their options open. This is player energy. But with the Hierophant here, this is a commitment. I mean, it could be marriage, but for some of you, maybe you're just giving this person a second chance. And for some of you, they are leveling up. All right, we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now, for some of you, what I'm getting with this is this person, for those of you where it's a new person, this is someone who's either already around you or, you know, maybe things didn't work out prior, the timing was off. You could be giving someone a second chance as far as maybe getting to know you with this card showing up. Let's see, who is Taurus dealing with? And my apologies, guys. I feel like I can't speak today. The energies are intense collectively. Okay, we have Sagittarius and we have Cancer showing up. So you could be dealing with the Sag, which we do have very, very strong Sagittarius here in the spread. We also have Taurus. We also have Aries. We have Gemini. Possibly Scorpio as well, but you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Sag. But let's move on. Hi, Gemini. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through to about the 16th, 2023. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, Gemini, so first card out is the Two of Wands. What does Gemini have coming up for this week, please, Gemini? We have the World, okay. Let's see, far too many, but we have the Moon, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So some of you are dealing with family matter. Could be something at work for some of you. Others maybe something with property, real estate. Could be an inheritance, assets, anything like that. For some of you, this is maybe a nightmare that's been ongoing, but I do see it being over with. This is completion. So, yeah, if you've been dealing with any sort of maybe business matter or something with the family, any sort of nightmarish situation, I think it's over with. It is a good time to plan because change is definitely coming in. Let's see, for Gemini. Three of Cups, yeah. Definitely see you maybe planning on, this could be a reunion for some of you, but there is a celebration that is coming up. We have the Prince of Swords, Knight of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Emperor. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers keep showing up, and the Six of Swords, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. So Aries just had this card, I believe, in the same position. So some of you may have Aries in your chart. You're dealing with an Aries. I do see a successful completion here, Gemini. So this is definitely you wrapping up a chapter. A chapter's coming to a close. It is a good time to start to maybe get organized, start planning. If you haven't already, but I feel like many of you have, it's just been a very slow process. You have the Queen of Cups with this Princess of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you may be dealing with a water sign, strong Scorpio. Wow, this could be new love at work. You may meet someone at work. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Others, this could be you landing a job that you love, or that's what you're moving towards. So it could be that you're moving up within the company, because with the World, Gemini, this is you leveling up. Some of you are moving into a position of power with the World and the Emperor. That's like one of the very first things that I got when I seen both of these cards. And so, you know, maybe it's been a long road for some of you, but, you know, this is a time to get excited and, again, make those plans, because this is definitely success. This is definitely you leveling up. Yeah. And so your hard work has paid off. Seven of Pentacles, you've been very patient. For some of you, it's been a very slow journey. Definitely getting that. Yeah, so for some of you, this is you leveling up within your career. But for others, this is love. This is passion. If you're coupled, it's going to be a great week. For some of you, maybe your partner's coming home, or if there was maybe emotional distance between you, I definitely see you coming back together. We have the Lovers marrying the Ace of Wands here. So this is passion. So yeah. Some of you maybe are interested, if you're single, you could be interested in a friend, or you're interested maybe in someone that you work with, this is a very strong attraction. And I'm even reading for some of you where this is definitely maybe same sex. There could be an age difference here, because I'm looking at the Emperor, and then I'm also looking at the Prince of Swords. So for some of you, this could be a younger energy. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, or really any sign. But this person is a mature energy. They may have already been married. They may have kids. But yeah, this is change, slow change, but it's a really nice reading. The energies are just really balanced, and for some of you, very steamy. This is new love. And if you're partnered and there's been distance between you, this is you guys definitely coming back together. It could be going out this week. Some of you maybe going out for drinks or dinner or something like that. It's very nice. Let's get you an additional guidance card for Gemini. What is the additional guidance for this week, please? Okay, we have, what do you need to release? This card was jumping out. What do you need to release? And then a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. All right, so some of you may need to release something in order for maybe this to fully come about. The overall energy is the Six of Swords, and also with this Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in the spread, this is very slow moving energy. So there's slow progress that's being made, but it's still movement. It's still movement. Let's see. Some of you are maybe friends with somebody that you're romantically interested in. And so maybe you're getting to know this person. It could be a very slow process. Let's see. What is the guidance for Gemini on the love front? What is the guidance? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Very soon. And engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So for some of you, I mean, that could be what you're moving towards, definitely. But with engagement, this is things progressing. Things are ascending on the love front. Some of you are going from maybe just being friends to something more. And this is happening in the near future. All right, let's see what signs you're dealing with. Who is Gemini dealing with? Water just flipped right out. And then we have Taurus. All right, guys. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. Let's move on to Cancer. All right. What does Cancer have coming up for this week, please? Hi, Cancer. I am looking at the week of April 10th through to about the 16th, 2023 for you guys. Let's see what you have coming up for this week. All right, Cancer. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. And you can also become a member, guys. All right, let's see. What does Cancer have coming up for this week? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Very nice. Cancer. Let's see if we get any more jumpers for Cancer. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Look at this. The Empress. Wow, so this is growth. This is growth. For some of you, it's definitely abundance that's coming in. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. The Nine of Cups. The Six of Wands. The Chariot. Look at these cards. They're just coming right out. What is the overall energy for Cancer, please, for this week? What is the overall energy? Overall energy. Okay, look at this. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. It's in the reverse. Interesting. With the Ten of Wands that landed sideways. Two tens. All right, so something that has been very difficult is definitely done with. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you could have maybe been waiting for a very long time for this, Cancer, with the Seven of Pentacles. And the Prince of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Okay. All right. So very first thing that I'm getting is some of you... You could be going back to work. The first two cards that came out, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. And so some of you are definitely going back to work with the Four of Swords, the Empress here. This is the end. This is the end to a tough time, a tough cycle with the Ten of Swords. Maybe some of you were out of work for a long time. You have the Ten of Wands. It's been very difficult. Now, for others, if it's not going back to work, this can be a past investment. For some of you, it's finally paying off. And it could be due to maybe you working with others or you working with another person. I have two feminine energies here in the spread. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. So this is very strong. Taurus, you could be dealing with a Taurus. If you're a female, you could be dealing with another female. This is most likely someone that you work with or someone that you're working with at this time, maybe on a project or something like that. But with the threes, this is growth. This is cycle completion. It's forward movement. For some of you, physical travel. But yeah, you've been dealing with divine timing. For some of you, you've been maybe stuck in a very difficult time, a difficult cycle for maybe a very long time. But this is movement. Yeah, you may have felt trapped with the Eight of Swords. You definitely could have felt trapped, stuck, blocked. The Six of Cups. Some of you could be parents. But yeah, this is movement. The energy is shifting. Yeah, for some of you, it's because you're working with another person, or other people are coming in here to help you. But with the Seven of Swords and then the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, you may have someone that wants to help you, or they're trying to maybe work with you. But this is what I'm getting with this. This is fear. This is you not trusting someone. And so, yeah, there's definitely some trust issues here. Also, if it is on the love front, this can be same sex for some of you, but if this is on the love front, yeah, somebody may have past baggage, somebody is, maybe they're coming out of a tough time, so maybe they just got a divorce, or for some of you, maybe they were betrayed. Someone could have cheated on them. Maybe they just got out of a relationship. Something like that. For some of you, you may be helping this person move on, move forward. But we have the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Chariot. This can be new energy that's coming in. You may go out. For some of you, you may go out for drinks or dinner, whatever it is. You may meet someone while you're out and about. For others, this could be you going out on a date here this week, meeting up with another person. This is attention. This is travel. It's movement. It's an empowered energy. Yeah, some of you Cancers, this is you definitely feeling adored, feeling maybe appreciated. I am getting that. And this is more towards the end of the week. You may actually maybe spend some time indoors, Cancer, maybe loving yourself, pampering yourself here. You've been working really hard, so some of you are going to maybe take a break. Yeah, you definitely need a break. You need to maybe put this heavy load down. Maybe ask for help. Others maybe take a vacation from work. Some of you are going to maybe avoid some of your responsibilities. No judgment, no judgment. But I feel like it's needed. This is you going out. This is you kind of just releasing and having fun. That's really what I'm getting with this. Yeah, and you definitely may do this like the second half of the week. But let's get you an additional guidance card. Others, there could be something going on with your mom. Maybe you're going out with your mom. Your mom could be helping you if you've got a lot on your plate or you've been going through it. This could be your mom or a mother figure that is helping you. But what is the guidance for Cancer? Let's see. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Okay. And show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. So that's exactly what you're doing. You're stepping out. For some of you, you're going out. This is travel. This is physical travel, going out, maybe leaving the house. Some of you could have been in the house for a while, but you are stepping out. Let's see what you have going on the love front for Cancer. What do they have coming up? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And so this card wanted to show its face as well. It's let your friends help. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is a reunion. This is a reunion. You may meet this person out. Definitely. But yeah, I feel like it's a good thing. Yeah, there's good energy that surrounds this. Let's see what signs you're dealing with. But very strong earth. Definitely could be dealing with an earth sign. All right, who is Cancer dealing with? We have Capricorn and then Aquarius. So could be dealing with either of those signs. Definitely getting Capricorn here in this reading. All right, Cancer, I hope that you find this reading helpful. Let's move on to Leo. All right. Hi, Leo. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through to about the 16th, 2023. Let's see what you have coming up for this week. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Leo have coming up? We have the Hierophant. Leo. What does Leo have coming up for this week? The Hanged Man, okay. Taurus, Pisces, may be significant. Leo, what does Leo have coming up for this week? We have the Four of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, it is sideways. So for some of you, it's in the reverse, or you're coming out of that reversal energy. Leo. Queen of Swords, also sideways. Could be dealing with an ear sign. Let's see. We have the Eight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles, overall energy, Nine of Wands. For some of you, I feel like that's your energy. Okay. We have Death at the bottom of the deck. All right. So great change is coming in. Some of you may have to make space in your life for this new beginning. Okay, we have Death with the Lovers. So for some of you, this could be a marriage or a relationship that is coming to an end. But I am reading for some Leos with a 9 of Wands. Maybe you're still trying to make it work with this person. 9 of Wands is you persevering. You're exhausted. Some of you, you're exhausted, but you're trying one more time, right? You're not giving up. Maybe some of you even praying for some sort of miracle here with this situation. Interesting, but we have Death, we have the Lovers, the King of Cups, the 3 of Cups with the 2 of Wands. So you may want a commitment. Some of you may actually want to get married. You may want someone to change, or the relationship needs to drastically change. And for some of you, it may. And then for others, it may not. There could be a third party for some of you. Not all of you, but there could be. Someone may be hanging on to like a past option or an ex, something like that. If you resonate with that, I definitely suggest that you get a private reading so we can look closer. But yeah, I'm reading for some Leos where you want maybe to get married, or you want to move in together. You want things to get serious. And some of you, you may even feel like you've given too much, you've sacrificed too much. You're not happy. So yeah, I'm reading for some Leos where you're on the verge of ending it, if you haven't already. Some of you haven't, though, with this energy. You're trying again. You're not giving up. Even though maybe you've already actually maybe emotionally detached, or this person has. There could be distance between you. And if it's not emotional, I am getting that some of you, maybe you're not physically together, maybe you're not under the same roof or something like that. Some of you, you may not be sleeping maybe in the same bedroom even. I'm getting a number of different things. Now, for some other Leos, yeah, some of you, this is maybe a relationship that's ended, but you still maybe have to deal with this person at this time. Could be because you have maybe children together. Some of you feel stuck in a marriage, stuck in something here. But there is a new beginning. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. So yeah, as you go through this transition, as you move forward and heal from the past, I do see a new beginning that's coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. For those of you where a relationship is ending, as you move on from this person, there could be a new love that's coming in. This would be something that has real potential. Also, the 9 of Pentacles. This is a high vibrational energy. This is you knowing your worth. And so again, I'm reading for some Leos where you want to get married or you want a commitment. This is something you've been waiting on. But yeah, you definitely need to listen to your intuition. Some of you will continue to maybe wait on this person. Some of you will stay in this connection, but others, I feel like it is coming to an end. Now, for some other Leos, this is money coming in. So I feel like you've been waiting on this money. So you maybe have been waiting to feel maybe more secure within your career. It's coming. It is coming. And so, yeah. With the Ace of Pentacles, if you've started anything recently, I see real potential with this. Some of you are business owners. You may possibly work from home. This could be a new job because you are going through this transition. Some of you are going through the process of maybe letting go of something here at this time. And again, you're just creating space for the new. Okay, we have the energy is gaining momentum. Very nice. The energy is gaining momentum and a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But with the Hierophant and the Hanged Man, these were the first two cards that came out. This is you gaining a fresh perspective. Now, some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, or you may be dealing with an air sign. This could be a family member or not with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is you learning something. You're seeing something from a different perspective. And because of that, Leo, you now can maybe put your focus elsewhere for some of you. Let's take a look at your love life. For Leo, what is the guidance? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And so, yeah, this is interesting because of what I was getting earlier. So some of you are maybe staying in a stale relationship, staying married, staying, you know, with someone. It could be due to, could be financial reasons for some of you. Maybe somebody is dependent on you financially, Leo. Others, you know, you may have a family. But we have calling in your soulmate here at the bottom of the deck. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So what this is telling me, Leo, is that you have a soulmate that's coming in, or another soulmate that's coming in. We have a number of soulmates. And so some of you are possibly maybe blocking this person, blocking this blessing, because maybe you're trying to make it work with a particular person. But, you know, if you know that's for you, take it. But you have to take what resonates and leave the rest with these general readings. But who is Leo dealing with? But this is the energy gaining momentum here. And there is for some of you, this is either a lump sum of money or maybe a new job. There's a new beginning coming in. Could be a new home for some of you. Okay, we have Libra. Libra and Capricorn. So you could be dealing with either of these signs. All right, Leo, I hope that you find this reading helpful. Let's move on to Virgo. All right. Hi, Virgo. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through to about the 16th. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right. What does Virgo have coming up for this week, please, Virgo? Virgo. What does Virgo have coming up for this week? Oh my God, look at that. Virgo, you're definitely saying hi. We have the Hermit, the first card out. Very nice. Virgo, what does Virgo have coming up? Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Page of Swords, Princess of Swords in this deck. Virgo. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, okay. The Eight of Cups, okay. Couple of eights. We also have a 9. Or excuse me, we have 2 9s with the Hermit here. What does Virgo have coming up for this week? The Lovers again. So we keep seeing this card. Interesting. A lot of people may be dealing with Gemini. That's a possibility. Okay, we have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. Okay. What is the overall energy for Virgo for this week, please? What is the overall energy? The King of Cups. All right. All right. And then we have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, interesting. There could be a reunion here at this time. For some of you, it's maybe with an old friend. But not all of you. This can be a relationship. You may have taken a break with the Hermit being the first card out. Some of you have been on a break, but maybe you're going to try again with this person. So it's quite interesting because it's really reminding me of the Leo reading that I just did. And so, yeah, some of you may be cuspers, maybe you're dealing with the Leo, or maybe you have Leo in your chart. But this is definitely reunion energy. Now, if you haven't taken a break, but you are with someone, there could just be emotional distance between you. You could be going out this week, definitely re-sparking the passion here with the Ace of Wands. We do have the Seven of Swords here with Judgment. Yeah, look at this, Six of Cups, definitely with Judgment. This is definitely some Virgos maybe getting back together with somebody. Definitely getting that. Giving someone a second chance. And if it's not romantic, this is definitely maybe with a friend, an old friend. But somebody may have lied. With the Seven of Swords, someone could have lied, or possibly they could have been avoiding you, something like that. But with the King of Cups in this position, this is obviously a more emotional energy. Yeah, I mean, maybe you've been doing some soul searching. This could be some of you opening up, opening your heart. Yeah. Maybe you've been reflecting, taking some time. For some of you, you've been taking some time, and maybe you realize that you want to make it work with this person. So yeah, this is you emotionally open at this time. Yeah, with the Lovers and then the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely chemistry. There's still a very strong attraction. If you are dealing with another person, I'm definitely getting that you're still in love with this person. You still have deep feelings for this person. But for some of you, you know, you guys could go out. It may be, you know, a great time. But I'm also reading for some of you where I feel like this person may, I don't want to say play games. It's possible they may turn you down, maybe like the first time you reach out to them. I don't want to say play games, but they may try to avoid you a little bit. Somebody may have their walls up. They have very strong boundaries. You know, they've been hurt. 9 of Wands. And that certainly could be you with the Hermit and the 9 of Wands. So this person may reach out to you. You may not maybe reply back to them or answer the phone right away. You definitely want them to put in that energy, that effort. You want to see them maybe work for it. And so, yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting here. And, you know, if you didn't break up and you guys have been having some issues, and maybe you've been taking some you time, same thing goes. I feel like you want this person to work for it. Maybe you want them to take you out. You want them to wine and dine you and all of that. And I feel like they will. They will. For some of you, you are making very slow progress with somebody, but you are making progress. And I just see, you know, I just see a lot of attention, especially at the end of the week. So maybe you are going to go out on the weekend, but I'm just seeing a lot of attention. I'm seeing a lot of conversation. At first, it could be a little weird. I am getting that, but I feel like this person will warm up. It's definitely not a bad energy. Now, for some of you, this is maybe a new job. There could be a delay here. So you may hear about a new job this week, Virgo, but there's some sort of delay. So it could be a promotion for some of you. Others, it may be a new position, a new job, I should say. You have the 6 of Wands. This is success, recognition. Yeah, I feel like it's common, but maybe there's a delay. So you get hired, or you get the information at this time, but you don't actually start until, for some of you, it could be Cancer season. A very strong Cancer here. Others, it definitely could be Gemini season. But what is the additional guidance for Virgo, please? Okay. Far too many, but we'll take a look. Let's see. All right. A time for healing. Wow, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So full moon vibes. What do you need to release? Surrender to the divine. So yeah, maybe you're trying to control events, Virgo. So yeah, you definitely need to surrender, go with the flow. Don't try to control maybe the outcome or certain things. Surrender to the divine. Something is over for some of you. Others maybe needing to release and heal. This is maybe heal some sort of negativity, either put it behind you or maybe agree to disagree. but needing to definitely put it behind you and move forward. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. All right, let's take a look at your love life for Virgo. What is the message for Virgo? Looking at their love life. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And then soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So we do have many soulmates. So some of you, maybe you've been dealing with a soulmate. But, you know, you may have a new love interest. You may have a new soulmate, another soulmate that's coming in. But this card also, for me, the message here is the signs are cautioning you. So you're being guided to maybe release something. It's negative. It's no longer serving you. It's not in your best interest. Go with the flow. Surrender to the divine. Maybe let this healing take place. And just focus on the future. The here and now, and then also moving forward. Who is Virgo dealing with? Who is Virgo dealing with? Also, some of you, possibly, you could be missing the signs. So you may have a soulmate around you. Others, you may be missing the signs. And so keep your eyes open. We have water. We have very strong water and earth here in this spread. And then we have Taurus. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or a water sign. All right, Virgo. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. Let's move on to Libra. Hi, Libra. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through to about the 16th. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, so let's take a look, Libra, at what you have coming up for this week. Libra, what does Libra have coming up for this week? Libra. Libra, what does Libra have coming up for this week? The Empress, look at that. Very nice. Okay. All right, so the Empress is growth, it's abundance, it's fertility. Ooh, the Tower. Look at that. Okay, so not necessarily bad. Let's see what else we get. Ooh, Six of Wands. King of Cups. We have Temperance. Ooh, the Devil. Okay, we have the Page of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, possibly maybe a Capricorn. We also have Sagittarius, maybe Scorpio, maybe Aries. Okay, and then we have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So we have some characters here, that's for sure. All right, I'm looking at least 4 people for some of you. But let's see. Oh, you could be dealing with an Aries, which is interesting. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. Taurus came up in Aries reading. They both came up in each other's reading. And so maybe you have Aries, maybe you have Taurus in your chart. But we have the King of Wands, we have the Fool. All right. There's the Two of Swords. So a decision. There's the Queen of Wands. A decision is needed. But some of you are in two minds. You may feel stuck. But for others, you know, if you felt stuck with this King of Wands energy and the Fool, this is liberation. So I'm reading for some Librans where really this could be any area of your life. But for many of you with the Queen of Pentacles here in this position, it's going to be work, business, could be home, could be something financial. But this is you freeing yourself from the devil. And so the devil is going to be different for all of you. For some of you, it's maybe an unhealthy pattern or behavior. Others, you know, it could have been a blockage. Or even a situation or a relationship where it was maybe built on lies. But this is the universe stepping in. That's really what I'm getting with this. This is divine intervention. And so if you feel like there's chaos and madness going on around you, just kind of go with it this week. Keep yourself grounded. Don't feed any negativity. Which I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, this is the tower of illusion crumbling. And so this is a whole lot of deception. There could have been gossip, lies. I'm getting a number of different things here, but it was all BS. That's what I'm seeing. And so this is the universe stepping in. And yes, for some of you, this could be a shock. You may hear something that's shocking. For others, you know, it could be chaos and madness going on around you. But whatever is happening, it's because this was so negative or toxic, it couldn't go on anymore. And so, you know, if you feel inspired to, you know, do something different, Libra, or to live in the moment, then go with that, you know, go with that. Now, I'm getting something super specific. It's probably for one of you, but I'm still going to say it. Some of you are moving. I'm definitely seeing a house move, and it could be due to you maybe finding something out here. Yeah, so it's a shakeup because I am reading for some Librans where maybe you have to move suddenly. You're being guided, for some of you, away from an environment that's toxic. And it could be due to, you know, maybe the people that work there, for those of you where it's on the work front. But for others, it could be a home, a place that you've been staying. For some of you, there could actually be something wrong with the building. And that could be a number of different things. So you may hear something this week. For some of you, it's not going to be good news. It's positive in the sense that, you know, you're moving forward. I think that you have plenty of people around you that are going to help you through this. But it is kind of like your world, if you want to say that, you know, crashing down. It may feel like that for a moment, but I see this as a good thing. Because I feel like you're leaving something very toxic or unhealthy behind. For others, this could be clarity that's coming in. You may find something out. It's shocking. Yeah. But Libra, you have the Empress. It was the first card out. You also have the Nine of Pentacles. You know your worth. It doesn't matter if you're male, female. It does not matter. This is someone who knows their worth. And I could be reading for some Librans where you're quitting a job. You're done. The environment was toxic. You're moving on. You may realize that that's something that you want to do this week. So you're planning. You're getting the ball rolling. But for some other Librans, somebody else around you could be leaving the job, or could be the home. Someone could be moving out. Somebody around you, if it's not you, it could be someone around you who's leaving. And for those of you where it is maybe at work, it could be that someone new is coming in. Others, you have the Six of Wands. You have the Six of Wands with the King of Cups. So if you're single, I think that you have options in love. We have Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius for some of you. But show the world the real you. And you have the Six of Wands here. So this is you stepping out in a big way. You could even be, for some of you, maybe you putting something on social media or putting yourself out there. There could be something you're doing. You're being, you know, really loud about it here at this time. If you are moving, or, you know, some people, they put their relationship status on social media. You're doing something and maybe it's not your norm. You're shaking things up. I think you're shocking a few people. But, you know, maybe you feel divinely, you know, led to do so. And so, yeah, I think that, you know, it's a good thing. Here we have your commitment is being tested. So how bad do you want something? You may feel like the universe is testing you here at this time. With the Devil, you may have a temptation in front of you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And so that's an interesting one. Wow. Somebody may tell you, Libra, that they love you this week. It certainly could shock the hell out of you. Yeah, for some of you. Maybe you've been very focused on your home, your surroundings, your job. Yeah, for some of you, this is you maybe hearing that someone loves you, or I'm even getting that they want to marry you. They wanna commit to you. Look at that. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So you may have someone returning. Some of you will definitely maybe work on it with this person. With the Empress being the first card out, this is unconditional love. So some of you will. And, you know, maybe this person has changed, or they're changing. But then for others, you know, you may tell them no because you have somebody else. But let's see, who's Libra dealing with? But again, we have very, very strong Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Libra. And then let's see, we have the King of Cups, which in this particular deck, he's got a crab on his shirt. And so you could be dealing with a Cancer. Let's see. Who is Libra dealing with? Okay, we have Taurus and Aries. Some of you may be dealing with a cusper. Definitely watch their reading if you're dealing with an Aries or if you have Aries in your chart. But overall, it's a positive read, guys, because however you resonate, I feel like this is the divine stepping in, the universe is stepping in. Something was toxic in some way, or something was built on lies, and so the universe is stepping in because it's gone on for far too long. And so it's divine intervention. It's for the best. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. Okay. All right. Hi, Scorpio. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through to about the 16th, 2023. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, let's take a look at what you have coming up for this week. Ooh, first card out, Ten of Swords. And in this particular deck, this Ten of Swords, my goodness. But let's see what else we get. Scorpio, what does Scorpio have coming up for this week? Scorpio. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so now we keep seeing this King of Wands. He keeps showing up. And we have the Moon. All right. Interesting. I'm getting a few different things here with this. But if you've been going through it with the Ten of Swords, this is a tough cycle that is over with. We have the Ten of Swords marrying the Moon. This is over with. Three of Swords. It's been a tough one. Some of you may be grieving a loss. Ooh, King of Swords. So we have two masculine energies showing up. And so that could be male, female. We have air, we have fire. But if you are a man, you could be dealing with another man this week. There could be a tough situation that is coming up. The Three of Wands, Six of Wands. This is interesting. We keep getting this King of Wands. We keep getting the Six of Wands. We keep getting the Lovers for these readings for this week. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Gemini. Now, you or someone around you, someone could be having surgery. So something that was hidden could be coming out here at this time. You may be finding something out. This could be a family member who's at a distance for some of you. We have Judgment. Let's see. So a decision is needed at this time. Wow. Yeah. So for those of you where it's not on the love front, some of you have been struggling. I mean, first card out, Ten of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. You may have been hiding it. For some of you, it's financially, but, you know, I'm also getting other things as well. So, I mean, for some of you, this could be on the health front. Maybe you've been sick, or maybe someone around you is sick and maybe they've been hiding it. But if it is you, Scorpio, some of you may be making a decision to maybe ask for help. Maybe you're realizing that you need help. You can't do it anymore. It's too much. Five of Pentacles, we have Temperance, Page of Wands. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting. So maybe you feel judged, or maybe you don't want to feel judged, Scorpio. So some of you, you need help, you need assistance in some way, but you maybe haven't asked for it because maybe you're embarrassed, or you don't want to feel judged. Something like that here. Or maybe you've been trying to maybe could be like solve a problem yourself, but not all is known. Some of you, I mean, this is a wake-up call. You're maybe realizing that you or someone around you needs help. And it could be a lover. It could be your partner, for those of you that are partnered. Could be someone around you. For those of you that are partnered, for a few of you, this can be a third party that's coming in and it's needed. This could be for those of you that are married and there's been some issues here. It's decision time. Do you want to stay and try to work on it, or is it done? So some of you may choose to work on it, and this could be you getting like a therapist, getting a third party involved. And I feel like if you resonate with that, if you're going to try to make it work with someone, that's what you need. You do need that third party, because I feel like for some of you, part of the problem here is either you or the person you're dealing with. Someone may hide things. There could have been communication problems in the past. You could be dealing with maybe a King of Swords. Also, somebody may have like an addiction problem. So if you're dealing with someone who has a problem, that third party could be like a doctor, a coach, or something like that. Maybe someone is going to go to rehab, something like that. But there is a wake-up call here, and a decision is needed. Could be that some of you, you're maybe moving out, or you're leaving someone. If you've been dealing with an ex, I mean, some of you have two love interests. You have to make a choice. For some of you, you're dealing with an ex who hurt you greatly. And I don't care what sign they are. They can be male, female. Most likely this person would have air, possibly water in their chart. And then we also have this King of Wands here, fire. And so I am reading for some of you where you are choosing maybe between a past person and a new person who may be at a distance. They may be at a distance, but there's a lot of unknowns with this person. I think that they do adore you. Here this week, they're giving you a ton of attention. They certainly may even want to meet up with you at night. They want to spend time with you. But yeah, you're faced with a decision. So yeah, this is quite the interesting read, Scorpio. Some of you, this is same sex. And so I think that you have a decision to make as well. You could be dealing with an ex. You also could be dealing with someone who is going through it. So you could be dealing with, for some of you, maybe someone lost their job or maybe they lost their home. Could be a variety of different things. You could be making a decision whether or not you want to let this person stay with you. I am reading for some of you where you could be dealing with someone who has no money. Maybe you're just finding that out at this time. So yeah, I'm getting a number of different things with this, Scorpio. But if you need help, I think that you need to ask for it. And if you do, I feel like the outcome is very positive. For some of you, something that you really wanted, something you were hoping and wishing for in the past did not work out. And I feel like there are some unknowns with that. So there's something better. A lot of times when, you know, something doesn't go our way or we feel rejected, whatever it is, we take it personal. But here, I feel like there's some unknowns with this. And the universe got your back. There's someone better. There's something better. Yeah, nothing will come of this situation. Okay, Scorpio, void of course, moon. What else do we have for Scorpio, please? What else do we have for Scorpio? What is the guidance for Scorpio at this time, please? You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. New moon energy. We do have a new moon that's coming up. I want to say in about a week. It's eclipse season. And then we also have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So you're meant to be doing something here. You are safe. You are safe. So if you've been overly worried, overly thinking about something, if you've been scared, Scorpio, nothing is going to come of a situation. Some of you may need to step out of your comfort zone, but I am reading for some Scorpios where you may have just been hurt, or there's old pain that's lingering. Some of you may have been betrayed, or you may have hit rock bottom. So it's been a struggle. It's been difficult. And so for you to step out of your comfort zone right now, you know, it definitely may be a challenge. It may be a challenge, but I feel like you have a new opportunity here with Judgment to rise up from the ashes, to maybe even like reinvent yourself. Listen to your intuition. Take things slow. I do see something really positive, Scorpio, coming in. It's right around the corner. But let's take a look at your love life. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then give your relationship a chance. So again, I feel like some of you are choosing between maybe two people. Others, it could be an ex that wants a second chance, but you know, maybe this person hurt you deeply. But you really need to listen to your intuition when it comes to this. Let's see, who is Scorpio dealing with? Who is Scorpio dealing with? Sagittarius. So I could be reading for some Scorpio Sag cuspers. I do get that a lot. Some of you may be dealing, look at that, with a Sag. And then we also have Cancer. And we have the moon here. So very interesting. All right, guys, I hope that you find this reading helpful. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through to about the 16th. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, Sag, first card out is the Four of Swords. What does Sagittarius have coming up for this week, please, Sagittarius? Okay, we have the Three of Wands. And as always, guys, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are interested in becoming a member, you can become a member. That link is down below if you are interested. And if you're interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. All right, what does... Ooh, Ace of Swords. All right. Okay. Interesting. Eight of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands, Justice, the Queen of Pentacles in the World. All right. Wow, okay. So... if you've had any sort of a legal matter that's been ongoing, I feel like that's coming to a close. It certainly may not be this week, but it is. It's showing up here in the energy. All right, what is the overall energy for Sag, please, for this week? What is the overall energy? The Eight of Wands, okay. Definitely getting communication. Could be financial news with the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Also, you know, something's been progressing very slowly, but something is done. You have the World. You also have Justice. For some of you, it's a legal matter. Now, you may hear something this week. This is news. It's also the energy gaining momentum. So things are beginning to happen. But definitely getting legal news for many of you. Financial news. For some of you, it's maybe some tax money that's coming in. I'm definitely getting that. But, yeah, let's see. We have the Six of Swords, the Two of Wands. We have the Moon. Yeah, so I feel like this is good news. Yes, some of you could be finding something out that maybe you were unaware of, but it's positive. It's positive. It's like a pleasant surprise. That's what I'm getting for some of you. It's a pleasant surprise. So if you do have any sort of like legal matter that's ongoing, or if you're waiting on maybe some sort of resolution, Yeah, it could be that maybe you're like offered more money, something like that. It's something positive though. It's something that will make you happy. But this is justice. This is justice that's coming in. And yeah, you had to stand your ground. Some of you had to fight for this. Seven of Wands, Ace of Swords, the World. I mean, you had to fight for it, but it's yours. This is completion. This is success, victory. This is money coming in. I'm definitely seeing the weight. But for those of you where you're getting, some of you actually could be getting a very substantial amount of money. For some of you, what I'm seeing here is you are thinking about the long term, and I feel like that's definitely a good idea. So, you know, maybe you're thinking about family and thinking about certain things at this time. Maybe what you're going to do with the money. Some of you may actually travel. Yeah, so you could be making those plans here this week. Some of you may actually be doing it. But those of you that are traveling maybe a far distance to like another country, something like that, I feel like you're making those plans. And, you know, maybe some of you Sagittarius, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Now, that's a message I've gotten for you guys this year at some point. I want to say definitely within the last few months. I do see you like breaking free, freeing yourself with the Eight of Swords. Maybe your fear was holding you back. Others, you know, maybe you felt trapped or stuck. But there could be either something you're hearing, something you're seeing. Definitely getting that very strong here. There's maybe something you're seeing at this time, but you're cutting yourself free. You're maybe even some of you're speaking your truth. I feel like it's a good thing. It's needed. For some of you, that's what's needed, is clearing the air, moving forward. Communication is something that is needed at this time. Now, maybe you're communicating with, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Strong Taurus and Capricorn here. We also have Libra. This person may or may not be at a distance. Some of you, you're going from like no movement, feeling stuck, not taking action, to maybe being spontaneous, living in the moment, speaking your truth. And I feel like it's a good thing. It's needed. It's needed. For some of you, this is some healing energy that is going to come in. Yeah, some of you, this is you maybe making peace. It could be with like a friend or an old friend, something like that. Others could be a legal resolution here. But yeah, this is a shift in the energy, and it's positive. I do feel like travel is coming up for you. Those of you where it's long distance travel, I feel like you're just planning it, but you will go ahead. Maybe some of you have been, you know, very nervous about this, but we see you definitely doing it. Others, you know, you could be signing something. You could be making some sort of arrangements here at this time. I could even be reading for some Sagittarius where maybe you're going back to work. You may have possibly been home with the kids, or something like that. And I could be reading for some of you where you're going to work, going back to work. Others, maybe you're moving house, maybe you're signing a lease. Okay, we have, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. And then we also have the energy is gaining momentum. Look at that. For me, this is like getting the 8 of Wands twice. That's movement, that's communication. It's a shift in the energy. It's eclipse season, and so, yeah, change is definitely coming in. All right, let's take a look at your love life. For Sagittarius, what is the guidance? Separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. Let's see what else we get. That card did come out pretty quick. Let's see if we get any other jumpers. For Sag. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, and then make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Interesting. So for those of you that are separated, could be like a legal separation, but those of you that are separated, I think that you're going to hear from this person, or you could be reaching out to this person and making the effort, or flip it. They're going to be maybe making the effort with you. If you want to be with them, I think that you have to release the past. And yeah, some of you, a decision is needed very soon is at the bottom of the deck. Clearly decide what you want, excuse me, so it comes to you now. Yeah, communication's definitely maybe been an issue, but I feel like it's not any longer, or it won't be in the near future. Let's see, who is Sag dealing with? Who is Sag dealing with? Aquarius and fire. Definitely could be dealing with another Sag, a Leo and Aries. All right, Sagittarius. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. You can also now become a member. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through the 16th, 2023. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, let's take a look at what's coming up this week for you, Capricorn. As always, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. You can also now become a member. So first card out, we have the Two of Wands. Let's see, Capricorn. We have the Two of Wands with the Ace of Cups. We have Judgment. The Nine of Swords. We have the Four of Cups. The Tower, the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, and the overall energy is the Magician. All right. With the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, can be illusion, delusion, confusion for some of you, but we have the Tower here. So the Tower is not always bad. We have the Tower with Judgment. This is definitely going to be like a wake-up call for some of you. So yeah, you may see maybe someone's true colors. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Star. The Eight of Pentacles, we have Justice here at the bottom of the deck. Maybe some of you, Capricorns, maybe you were dealing with an Aquarius. Or some of you, maybe you could have been observing someone. Maybe you've seen something online, seen something maybe on social media, something like that. But with the Seven of Cups, this is confusion, delusion, illusion. So I think that some of you maybe had the wrong idea or something like that. But with this energy here, Judgment and the Tower, I mean, this is you definitely maybe realizing something here at this time. Also, what I'm getting with this is forgiveness. So maybe you got the wrong maybe idea about someone. So you could have maybe, for some of you, maybe you judged someone. You could have been harsh with someone. Maybe you cut someone off or something like that. Because maybe you had the wrong impression or you made assumptions, whatever it is. But I feel like for some of you, this is you maybe taking responsibility here. You could be reaching out to this person. Or for some of you, this happened to you. So maybe someone misjudged you and, you know, maybe you're hearing that. So yeah, it's very specific. Some of you, you may do some sort of like online work. So maybe you're a blogger, or you may do something online, or maybe even in the public eye. Or that's possibly what you're trying to manifest here at this time, because the overall energy is the Magician. And so this is you manifesting something new, or you're creating change in your life. And, you know, some of you, I mean, maybe you're going to be changing career paths. Not all of you, but for some of you, you certainly could be at this time. But yeah, with the Magician, I mean, you have everything you need. I feel like there is a new beginning. There's a new beginning on the table. And for some of you, this is having options in love, with the first card being the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups. With Judgment here, yeah, I feel like some of you definitely have like a past option. Maybe someone that you dated possibly, or they were maybe just a love interest. Maybe things didn't go well with that person, but then maybe you have other options. So yeah, I feel like you are looking at the past. You're looking at several different options. But with the Seven of Cups being here, you do have to be careful, because not all is known. And if you are maybe checking someone out online, if you are looking at someone's social media, it could be that somebody portrays themselves, you know, in a certain light. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're that way. You know what I mean? You could be dealing with a Libra. We have very strong ear here in this spread, but we do have Justice here at the bottom of the deck. So it could be a Libra or an Aquarius. But yeah, you have the Tower here with the Four of Cups. So you may see this week that maybe something isn't going anywhere. It could be with a particular person, or, you know, if it is in business, I feel like you're looking at a couple of paths, a couple of options, and you may realize at this time that, you know, one of those options, one of those paths is no good. And that's okay, because you have another option or other options, and this is you maybe getting creative. This is you manifesting something new regardless of that. And so, yeah, it's definitely positive, but I feel like for some of you with this energy here, you may have felt judged in the past, or you're dealing maybe with this could be like a very serious individual. Maybe they're an air sign. They may work in the legal field, or they're in the military, something like that. Or this is your energy. In particular, those Capricorn males, or if you're just resonating with this masculine energy, because you do have the Magician here, try to stay positive. I really feel like you're being harsh at this time. And if it's not with another person, it's with yourself. You could be very harsh on yourself, maybe judging yourself. Some of you are being really hard on yourself. 9 of Swords. With this, I feel like some of you are beating yourself up. So maybe needing to speak your truth, maybe communication is what's needed. Also, make sure you're getting enough sleep at night. I feel like for a few of you, what's needed is, yeah, you loving yourself. If you can make any changes in the house, maybe look at that at this time. Some of you, I feel like you need more sleep, and so maybe look at your environment, your surroundings. It may be time to redecorate for some of you. If you have children or a child, maybe make some changes there if you can, as far as maybe putting them to bed earlier or something like that. I feel like for some of you, you need you time. You need some time to yourself. You need to love yourself. And I'm really getting that for some of you Capricorns, you're really being hard on yourself at this time. So yeah, definitely be careful with that. And if it's not you, you could be dealing with someone who is really being hard on themselves at this time. Maybe you're trying to help them. Yeah, and for those of you where it is on the love front, I think you have options in love. One of these choices is definitely a disaster. It's not leading anywhere. And then for others, I feel like you have a new possibility, or you will. But it may require you to let go of the past in some way. So whether that's you releasing some fear, or could be a number of different things. Yeah, look at that. Step out of your comfort zone. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, so there's a lot of fear. There's also like a very hard, very tough energy here. It's a little bit of like a closed off energy, an energy that someone's too serious, like way too serious. All right, let's see. What is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn, please? What is the guidance? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And then this could be the one. So someone may have an issue. That's a possibility. You or someone that you are dealing with, it could be that somebody, you know, maybe someone blames themselves, you know, for a lot of different things that have gone on in their life. You know, they blame themselves. They're tough on themselves. And so instead of healing from the past and working through all of that, they may just drink. They may just, you know, turn to other things to deal with that. And that's not, you know, that's not the way to go about that, you know, to heal. And so I feel like this is just someone who's coping and they're not actually healing. So that could be you. That could be someone that you're dealing with. I also could be reading for some Capricorns where maybe you're staying in a relationship due to, it could be financial reasons. It could be a number of different reasons. This could be the one, can indicate, you know, someone around you that has real potential, which is what I mentioned earlier. That, you know, one of these paths, I feel like it's just not going anywhere, but then you definitely have a beautiful possibility in front of you, but you have to be the magician. You have to manifest it. You have to make it happen. The universe will help you, but you have to take those action steps. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Capricorn dealing with? Okay, we have Earth and then Aquarius. So definitely could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, or maybe you have Aquarius in your chart. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. All right, let's see what Aquarius has coming up for this week. So, hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through to about the 16th. 2023. This is a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, let's take a look at what you have coming up for this week. First card out is the King of Swords. Look at that. All right, let's see. Aquarius. The Lovers, for some of you, this definitely may be in the reverse, though. All right, you could be dealing with a Gemini for some of you. There's the Three of Swords. What does Aquarius have coming up for this week, please? the Hierophant. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Gemini, Taurus, cusper. We have the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Interesting. Definitely maybe reading for some of you where you have Capricorn in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with one. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is Capricorn for me, so. Interesting. I see travel. This is definitely travel. Could be with your kids or a child, maybe significant. This is local travel for many of you. Maybe to see family, or maybe you're taking your family somewhere. Seven of Cups is not, it's not always bad. It's not. In this particular deck, it really does, a lot of the time for me, represent that illusion, delusion, confusion. Not all is, you know, how it appears to be. And so there could be a loss, or there was maybe a loss because of that. So maybe someone had rose-colored glasses, or there was a lot of maybe wanting, wishing, and hoping for something to happen, but maybe someone didn't actually take those action steps. So that's interesting. For some of you, this is maybe a new possibility that's opening up here for you, or for your family. Could a child definitely may be significant, and so you could be looking at some options. Some of you are maybe making a decision here at this time, and I feel like it's a good thing. You know, it's definitely going to be a positive week. I feel like for many of you, this Three of Swords, Five of Cups, this is old pain that maybe you and your family are still dealing with. So if there was a divorce or a separation and you do have children, it could be that they're affected, you know, that energy is still very much present. But you are definitely healing. Could be that some of you are going to counseling. There could be some sort of help or assistance that's coming in at this time, Aquarius, and I feel like that's a good thing. This is the energy definitely picking up speed here. It's gaining momentum. Things are progressing. This is a turning point, and I feel like if something has been confusing, or the energy has felt scattered, I feel like change is coming in. You may have been dealing with someone who was very scattered and maybe even coming off a little flaky, but I feel like that is about to change. So yeah, I mean, that could be someone in your family. We've got the Ten of Cups here. For some of you, it could very well be your partner, but for others, it definitely could be a family member. For a handful of you, I will say this. Some of you Aquarians, you could be dealing with a situation where maybe someone got the wrong idea. And so that could be you, or that could be, you know, the person you're dealing with. Some of you Aquarians, you may be single, or you could be married, and maybe someone could have gotten the wrong idea. But for others, you know, maybe you do have options in love. I could be reading for some Aquarians where you do have a soulmate in front of you, but you may not be seeing it. I don't know. Let's take a look at this Seven of Cups. What is the Seven of Cups for Aquarius? Please clarify. Toil and labor. Wow, okay. So those of you where this is on the love front, there could have been a rejection, or there's going to be a rejection. You may have put in a lot of time and energy, and maybe you spent a lot of time with this person investing in this relationship. And for some of you, I mean, this could be a proposal that's taking place, or you try to, progress things further and there's a rejection, or someone breaks up with you. So I feel like some of you, or, the person that you're dealing with, someone wasn't seeing things clearly, and they put a lot of energy, a lot of hard work and labor into this. Main female, but, maybe the relationship ended, or there is no relationship. Maybe some of you put yourself out there and you could have really pursued someone, and then it didn't work out. They just want to be friends, or you just want to be friends. So yeah, it's very specific. For those of you where you got nothing going on the love front, this is really positive energy as far as things progressing in your career. There could have been a loss prior, but I see you moving out of this energy. Again, this is old pain. Maybe some of you still feel like betrayed in some way because you worked very hard. There could have been deception here around this, but change is coming in, and I feel like this is happiness. If you are partnered and you were dealing with some things, maybe you're going to therapy. The third party here in this case could definitely be like an outsider, a coach, a mentor. Maybe you're going to couples counseling, something like that. I feel like that's a good idea. All right, let's see. What is the overall guidance for Aquarius, please? What is the overall guidance for Aquarius for this week? And if you're single, you may have options in love. Take your time. Take your time. Some of you are doing some online dating. Things may not be how they appear to be. But also, if you're looking at several choices in love, eliminate the ones that, that really just aren't going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. It's a shallow connection, or whatever it is. I feel like there is actually, for some of you, there is a soulmate around you. There is a higher love around you. And the attraction here will be through the roof, but I feel like the conversations will be very good as well. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So be very open and work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio, double new moon. So very nice. So you have two new moon cards here. A Virgo or a Scorpio may be significant. All right, let's see. What is the guidance for Aquarius on the love front for this week, please? What is the guidance? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So those of you that are confused as far as maybe, do they like me? Do they not? I think that you see real potential and you're really interested in someone. I feel like there's a strong attraction, and you may work with this person for some of you, but I feel like there's confusion. You need more information. And so the only way you get that information is by expressing yourself. And so that's what some of you need to do. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So those of you that are coming together with a new person, it could be that you have children, they have children. Yeah, I am getting that. If you're partnered, maybe some of you partnered Aquarians, what's needed is maybe discussing finances. Yeah. Maybe some of you need to talk about maybe something financial. But let's see. Who is Aquarius dealing with? Who is Aquarius dealing with this week, please? Okay, we have Gemini and then Sagittarius. So, all right, Aquarius, I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, so last but not least, we have Pisces. All right, Pisces. So hi, Pisces. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 10th through to about the 16th, 2023. This is a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces. All right. So we have the Emperor, we have the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So communication's definitely coming in. For some of you, also travel. What does Pisces have coming up for this week? Pisces. Some of you are worried about it, though. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. Ooh, look at that. Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Wands, with the overall energy being the Tower. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so there is going to be a shakeup here, Pisces, this week. For some of you, there could be a loss. It could be a loss for you or someone around you. You have some characters here. You've got the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. You've got two pages. For some of you, this could be like a family situation. It may or may not involve children for some of you. But we've got the Five of Cups here. Okay, Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups. So a Capricorn may be significant for some of you. You have the Empress. So this could be a loss of a job for some of you, not all of you. for others, it could be a relationship, something you worked very hard on. You put a lot of energy into it. But with the Tower, it could be that something was not built on a solid foundation. There could have been a third party interference. But with the Five of Cups, it's also disappointment. For some of you, this is rejection. But we have the Tower as the overall energy, which can indicate a shakeup. Things happening outside of your control. It could be with a home or a building for some of you. But this also can be chaos, madness, chaos going on. You've got the Nine of Swords here. So yeah, I feel like whatever this is, it's definitely something that will worry you. You know, it's not something to, you know, take lightly here. We've got the Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. What's interesting, Pisces, is these two queens are not facing each other. So we have this queen over here, Queen of Pentacles, looking at a page. This could be the person that you're talking to. This could be the person that you're maybe hearing from. This could be your energy as well. This person may be a mother. We've got two pages here. And we had the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Here we have the Queen of Swords, who I feel like is primarily focused on the past. And there's some sort of nightmarish situation that they're in or they're involved in some way. Now, if you're with someone, the Emperor, for me, most of the time is someone who has children, or they were married. And so this could be someone that you're with. Maybe they have kids, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. This could be an ex that is causing a nightmare for you and your person. This Emperor could be getting out of a relationship here with an air sign, or trying to keep their distance from an ex. This ex this week could be causing some interference. But there's definitely news, there's definitely communication. This is forward movement. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands. I feel like this is friendly. This is friendly. This is positive. This is things looking up. If there was a nightmarish situation or chaos and madness going on around you, this is forward movement. So something could be taking place. It may be a shock. You also could be kind of shaking things up, or the person you're dealing with, they could be shaking things up in a big way. In a big way. For some of you, there could be something with property. Some of you are maybe cutting your losses. You're not happy in a situation. It could be moving, physically moving house. Some of you even possibly doing this at night. But this is forward movement. You may have been dealing with someone who's going through it. So if it's not you, it could be this Emperor or it could be the Queen of Swords. I feel like these two are connected. Let's take a look at the Tower. Let's clarify. What I'm getting with this for some of you Pisces is this is a blessing in disguise. And so if you have someone around you who's very dramatic, this person's been stressing you out, or if you're with someone and it's their ex, they've been stressing them out. If something happens, it very well could be a blessing in disguise. Okay, so we do have bad health and pathway. So that's interesting. So make sure that you're taking extra good care of yourself, Pisces. So make sure you are getting enough sleep. Maybe you need to step into the Queen of Swords energy here. And also the Emperor as well, which is a more masculine energy. It's an assertive energy. This could be something that you are doing slowly because something is taking a toll. And so if it's reached the point where it's making you sick, I think you need to move forward. You need to take action. You need to communicate. Or for some of you, just maybe simply detach, move on, maybe use the sword. You may even have a friend that maybe you need to disconnect from. That depends on you, obviously, in the situation. But if something is not, it's no longer serving you, it's not good for you, it's not good for your health, I feel like you need to take action. Family room. Yeah, this is definitely something with a home. For some of you, that's what I'm getting here. So if something doesn't work out with a home, or, you know, if you're disappointed with your father or something like that, if you're disappointed with someone, I feel like this shakeup or this disaster, it could be placing you on your path. A different path, a better path. It's definitely going to be like a blessing in disguise for some of you. All right, let's get you an overall guidance card for Pisces. What is the overall guidance for Pisces? Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces, and then a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So you've got full moon, new moon energy. So yeah, this shakeup could definitely be the divine stepping in because something has maybe been going on for far too long, and it's now going to take a toll on you. And so it's time to maybe take action, or it's time to assert yourself in some way. All right, let's get you some guidance on the love front for Pisces. What is the guidance on the love front? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning, and children. So this could be, for some of you, someone that you have children or a child with. You may be looking at a couple of options. So if you are a Pisces man, you could be looking at a couple of females. You may have an ex show up unexpectedly for some of you. Let's see, who is Pisces dealing with? All right, we have Aries and Pisces. I swear I get this combination, guys, all the time for you guys. All the time. I get Pisces quite a bit with Aries. So maybe some of you are cuspers, but we do have the Emperor here in the spread, so you certainly could be dealing with an Aries. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. Also, you can now become a member, so that link is down below if you are interested. Also, if you are interested in having a private reading, all of my links are listed down below. I do offer live one-on-one readings now, guys. Also, go check us out on Etsy. I did release a couple of new decks recently. I also have another new deck coming out here in the near future. Yeah, go follow us on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. All right, guys.